Hi, this is Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, and world record powerlifter, here to help you be the best you. Now, before I actually begin, I want to give a shout out to Darwin Hamlin, who suffered a serious injury last week on Monday, and I didn't get a chance to actually talk about that, but I don't want to actually talk about that. I actually want to promote everybody out there. Please learn how to perform CPR because it could definitely save a life. As a professional rescuer, I appreciate the level of training that I've received over the years to make sure that at all times I have the ability to at least try to save someone's life from time to time. In this video, what we're going to talk about here is the cost of being unhealthy. Now, one of the things that most people don't seem to realize is that many obesity and things like that, it causes a severe amount of financial stress on people, because one of the things that y'all don't realize is that over the course of your life, yes, you might be young right now, or you might be in the early stages of your 30s, but as you get into your 40s, 50s, and beyond, you're going to start dealing with issues as a consequence to your decision not to take better care of yourself. So one of the things that I want y'all to see is that what I'm telling y'all is not actually a joke. I have done the math on this, and I actually came to the realization that it's not just $250,000 now. Obviously, I believe inflation has something to do with this, but it is now up to $309,000. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to turn around and show you this article and point out to you exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So for instance, right here. So first of all, what this is about the cost of heart surgery. And as you can see, it says here, heart surgeries can range from less than $30,000 to $200,000 or more. But for this, I'm going to use what they said the average hospital charge for all common heart surgery and procedures, not including the doctor's fee, is $62,509,000. That is your out-of-pocket cost. But of course, that's assuming you don't have insurance. But if you do have insurance, they'll cover 80% of that. So you're looking at roughly about $12,000 coming out of your pocket if you just had to pay for a minor surgery or regular procedure, right? But heart bypass surgery typically costs about $70,000 to $200,000 or more. Now we're talking about heart valve replacement. It's $80,000 to $200,000 or more. So if we're really looking at it, we're probably looking at close to $40,000 out of pocket. And that in of itself is a problem because, I don't know about you, but most people don't have $40,000 laying around to deal with typical heart surgeries. All right. Now with knee replacement, I want you to look at this. The average total knee replacement is about $35,000, and that $35,000, they're talking about $35,000 in costs for uninsured patients. So now, if you were insured, that's another $7,000 out of your pocket. We're up to $47,000, people. Now, last but not least, you're looking at dialysis. Now, the reason why I bring up dialysis is because typically obese people will end up with diabetes, because what most people don't realize is diabetes is a storage issue, not necessarily a sugar issue, right? So with that being said, for patients not covered by health insurance, a single hemodialysis treatment typically costs $500 or more, or about $72,000 or more per year for the typical 3 treatments per week. All right, I want y'all to see that. So that's $72,000 a year, people. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is that $72,000 a year, if you look at it, that's about $14,400 a year, every year in perpetuity until the day you die. Now, if your kidneys fail, typically when people suffer from diabetes, kidney failure can spring up on you at any time, but let's say it springs up on you in your mid to late, your mid 50s to early 60s, right? And now you're talking about the average lifespan of an American is 77.28 years. Now, because of that, you have to realize that you're looking at another 17 years of doing this. So with $14,000 a year multiplied by 15, you're looking at well over $200,000 just in those costs alone. So this is part of the reason why I bring this up, and I haven't even brought up medication yet. Medication costs the average American $1,200 a year annually. So $1,200 a year, 10 years, or in some people's cases 40 years, you're looking at a cool, 1,040 years, you're looking at $40,000, $50,000, give or take. So now when you add that all up together, these are the costs that puts people in a financial bind. Number one, causes them to, file for bankruptcy, diminishes your generational wealth, and puts your lifestyle at risk, because now you can't spend your money the way you want to. You have to spend money to try to extend your life. And if one of the cheapest and easiest ways to extend your life is to get up, move, exercise, and eat properly. Am I sitting here telling you to eat super clean all day, every day, no problem? I mean, if you can and if you want to, by all means do so. But if we're dealing in reality, most people indulge from time to time, and it's okay to indulge from time to time, but your everyday indulgence may be a problem. If you're hormonally obese, if you're obese due to your hormones, my suggestion is to deal with those hormonal imbalances, so that way you can help yourself get off of this train of dysfunctionality. And last but not least, if your obesity is simply due to lack of activity, lack of knowledge, my advice to you is to educate yourself and get some training and help somebody, or have somebody help you be the best you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day and be the best you.